Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are talking about something which is all over the internet, all around, in the books, on the phone, everywhere. So it's about positive thinking and how negative thinking is not letting you grow and making you stuck in the loop and why you should avoid it. I know you know enough about it, but still you don't use it and you do not change it. So here I am with all the bases psychological, rational, spiritual, all the aspects of it. So you understand it in a deeper level and make a change and change your life and not complain about my life being stuck because your thoughts are stuck, because your thoughts are negative, because you're still in the loop of thinking negatively. Okay, so, first of all, we will talk about the psychological basis. Yesterday only I was reading the class 11th book of psychology, and let me give an example. So, you might have seen two people going through same things in life and acting very differently. For example, some kind of situation happened to two people. Okay, person will see it as an opportunity to grow and to learn, but the other person will take it as a disaster. Okay, so in that book I read that we do not see world as it is. We see the world as we are. So your perception of world may differ from my perception of world. Even if two children born out of same mother sees the world by different perceptions. Even if people born at exact same time through same mother, twins, they also see the world differently. This is called cognitive filters. So this is the psychological aspect and how it changes. For example, you focus on a negative thought. Okay, example, you are thinking that maybe I just cannot do it, maybe I'm not good enough. So your brain will think of all those proofs to prove you're thinking right. This is called cognitive biases. It literally means that your brain will look for validation and proofs outside to make your thinking feel yes, you are right. So brain doesn't know what positive thinking is, what negative thinking is. It will just treat a thought as a thought. It doesn't know if your thought is positive or negative. It doesn't know if you're thinking I will fail or I will pass. It will just give you proofs. For example, you will like think I am not good enough, I just spoil everything, I'm very clumsy. So your brain will like intentionally give you proofs that yes, you are clumsy, yes, you fail by little things in the day-to-day life. And then you will perceive again that oh, maybe this is the way, or this is the proof that yes, I'm not good enough. How do you change it? There's another concept in psychology called neuroplasticity. It literally states that your brain is not something solid and not something which cannot be changed. Your brain is like a clay. You can change it whenever you want by changing how you think. When you think a thought, your neurons spark or connect differently. Okay, when you're thinking a new thought. And when you keep on thinking that thought again and again, those neurons spark again and again, making the connection stronger. This is called neurons which fire together, wire together, mirror neurons. Okay. So whenever you think negatively, negative neurons fire together and they make the connection stronger. When you think positively, positive neurons wire together, make the connection stronger. So it's on you. What do you want to think? Think it as a road. When you first walk on that road, it will be uncomfortable for you, right? Your feet might feel that pricking, uh, like tip of the grass, or maybe you will feel very uncomfortable. So, first time thinking positive might seem very uncomfortable to you, and you might feel like, why am I thinking this? It's not even true. Okay, but when you walk on that road again and again, then that road becomes smoother and the path becomes more visible. So when you will be thinking positively again and again, your brain will start giving you proofs. You will become more optimistic. And there was a research in which scientists did some scans on people who do mindfulness and positive thinking every day. The activity of their front brain after including mindfulness and positive affirmations in their life was increased. It was increased. The frontal brain is related to optimism and decision making. Okay, and the activity of their hind brain, which is related to anxiety and like very negative thinking, was decreased. So one of the ways to change your brain's thinking, brain's working, and even your 3D reality is by including mindfulness, is by including positive affirmations, is by including speaking positively and very like gently to yourself. It doesn't matter how the world outside you is, as long as world inside is good. Okay, so this is all the psychological basis. Now we come to the rational basis. You might have heard about thing called positive thoughts lead to more positive thoughts, and it lead to positive actions, and it lead to positive results. So it is as simple as that. It's like when you do not feel like doing anything in the morning, you start by saying little task, and then you want to do more tasks, bigger tasks, and more bigger tasks and more bigger tasks. So it's like it starts with this little positive thought. One little positive thought will lead to another positive thought, will lead to another big positive thinking pattern, and a positive life. This is how I see it. Okay, so positive thinking is very important. It will also help you in building good connections. For example, assume you are just meeting someone, not even assume, this is what is happening nowadays. When we meet someone and when we wake up in the morning, the first thing we do is discuss our problems, talk about our problems. Imagine you're going to a party and you meet someone or a friend after years, and your friend literally starts ranting about his life, not asking you how you are, not asking what's going on in life, just start ranting. Would you like that friend's company? No, right? No one likes being around someone who talks negatively all the time. If I come here talking about my problems every day, no one would like me. Okay, some people might watch me because they would feel better because I'm also going through some problems. But the genuine people in life who would want you to grow, who would want to be around you, and the sane people would not want to be around people who talk negatively all the time. People like people who are optimistic, who are passionate, who are good, and like who are very hopeful about future, who are happy. So, if you do not project this outside, you will lose people, good people. Because personally, I would not like to be around people who talk negative all the time. Okay, out of sympathy, I would listen to them once, twice, thrice, but after that, I will like try making distance from them, because you literally cannot enjoy around those people. Think of it, you are going for a picnic with such people, and you want to spend a good time reading books and discussing about life and laughing on things. Okay, so maybe talking about life a little, but what if that one friend keeps on poking and telling, this is how hard my life is, this is why things are not changing, this is how bad it is, and whenever you're trying to give that person little hope and trying to say to be optimistic and giving little words, maybe at that time the person will say, okay, I understood, but again on at another event the person will tell the same, so you will not invite that friend again, right? This is what you might observe and you might have seen in your friend circles, in your college areas, in your office areas. No one likes negative people, no one. So please inculcate that positive thinking in yourself, not for others, but for yourself, because negative thinking is not even helping you. So this is how rationally I see things. Talking about spiritual basis, I believe every religion like promotes thinking positively. I have not read more religious books, but in Bhagavad Gita, I read a quote. I don't remember it. I have little Bhagavad Gita. In that, it was said, "A person becomes who he thinks he is." So if you think you're a failure, you are a failure. You will become a failure. If you think you can achieve success, you will achieve success. And talking about law of attraction, you are a vibrating material, just like every other atom vibrating in this universe. You are also vibrating at a certain frequency. And the frequency of shame, guilt, fear, sadness is the lowest frequency. And if you're on that frequency, you will eventually attract the people who have same frequency and experiences with same frequency. So you cannot complain, why do I attract negative people in my life? Why do I attract people with traumas? Why do I attract people who are not optimistic and not wanting to grow? It's okay to attract people with traumas because everyone around us have traumas. But there are certain people who are ready to work on them, and there are certain people who are like, it just happened, I cannot change it, and I'm anxious. So you feel, why do I keep on attracting same people again and again, same loops again and again, and why am I not able to move? Because you yourself are not able to move out of that lower frequency. The highest frequencies of happiness, excitement. So the higher you are on that frequency scale, the good experiences you will attract, the good people you will attract, the good opportunities you will attract. If you are having fear, doubtfulness, can you attract your dream job? Can you attract your dream partner? Can you attract your dream life? No, you just cannot. Even if you will attract, it will just be a matter of some time. After that, you will come back to that frequency and you will intentionally, unintentionally push that thing away, that I don't deserve this, because my life has been trash, my life has been bad in the previous time, now also it will be bad, I do not deserve all those things. This is what you will feed yourself, and you will push those things away. This is what you will manifest. So spiritually also, thinking negative is not going to help. So now I understand, you understand that you should not think negatively and focus more on positive. But I know some people will be like, but how do we do this? We just cannot seem to see something positive in our lives. It's all gray, it's all black. There is no golden light, not even a beam. But believe me, start from one thing, start from little changes. Even if everything is going bad, at least you are breathing. Start from being grateful about your breathing. Start from being grateful about your good health, that you're able to move, that you have a phone, that you can watch a video. You start from little and try at least for 21 days, because it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. So for 21 days, take a pen and a paper. Either do it in the morning, first thing in the morning, or at night before sleeping, right? At least three things you're grateful for, at least one thing which made you happy that day. So this way you will be able to make more neural connections in your brain, and you will be able to connect more dots, and your brain will give you proofs about better things, good things happening in your life, and positive things in your life. So this is what all I have to share for now. I hope you got the point, I hope you understood, and I hope you change. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.